Level 1. The listing. You're 22. You work part-time unloading trucks at a warehouse. $13.50 an hour. Whatever shifts they give you that week. Some weeks it's 30 hours. Some weeks it's 12. You can't build a life on a schedule that changes every Sunday night. You spend your off hours the way everyone does, scrolling. You see people flipping sneakers, flipping game consoles, flipping anything with a barcode, and calling it a business. You start to notice something. Nobody checks anything. A listing is just a photo and a price. Nobody asks where the photo came from. You take a screenshot of a PS5 from another listing, 3 towns over. You write your own description. You post it for $80 under retail. Enough to look like a deal, not enough to look fake. Within an hour, someone messages you. He's excited. He asks if you can hold it. You say, "First come, first served." He sends $450 over the app before you've said another word. You don't ship anything. You don't own a PS5. You block him an hour later. Your hands are shaking, but not from guilt, from how easy it was. Level 2. The money. You tell yourself it was a one-time thing. It isn't. You make 3 more listings that week. A gaming laptop, a pair of concert tickets, a mountain bike, moving out of state, need it gone today. That last line does something to people. Urgency turns off the part of a buyer's brain that would normally ask questions. You learn to lean on it every time. You buy a couple of aged social accounts to attach to your profile so it looks lived in. You buy a handful of fake reviews. None of it costs much. It just needs to survive a 5-second glance. The money starts adding up faster than the warehouse ever paid you. Then a man messages you about the bike. He says it's for his son's birthday. This weekend. He's been saving for months. He sends the money without a single question. You never plan to ship it. You never do. 2 days later, he messages again. No bike, no response. Then nothing. You don't know if his son ever found out why there was no bike on his birthday. You tell yourself you don't need to know. Level 3, the scale. By month 2, 1 account isn't enough. You bring in a friend from the warehouse. Devin. 2 people. 2 states. Twice the listings. Half the risk of getting caught in one city. You split it. He runs the electronics. You run vehicles and furniture. You rotate accounts every few weeks before any one profile gets too many complaints attached to it. The numbers stop feeling real. Some weeks it's $2,000. Some weeks it's more. You quit the warehouse. You tell your mom you got hired remote, doing logistics coordination for an online retailer. She doesn't ask what that means. She's just glad you finally found something steady. You buy a car. Not new, but newer than anything you've had. You take your girlfriend somewhere nice for her birthday. Somewhere you'd never have picked on a warehouse paycheck. She asks how you're affording all this. You give her the same answer you gave your mom. She believes you because she wants to. The payment app starts shutting your accounts down here and there. A flag, a frozen balance, a suspicious activity email. It barely slows you down. You open a new account under a different name. There's always a new account. Level 4, the trace. Here's what you don't think about while you're doing it. Every one of those different accounts is still touching the same bank underneath, same routing number, same device, same IP address showing up in city after city, listing after listing, complaint after complaint. One buyer files a police report, then another in a different state. On their own, they're nothing. Small claims, low priority, a folder that gathers dust. But someone eventually runs the numbers side by side. The pattern isn't subtle when somebody looks. Same bank account tied to a bike that never shipped in one state, and a laptop that never shipped in another. It takes months, not days. That's how it always goes. They build the case slow, so it holds. Devin gets a knock on his door first. He gives them your name inside an hour. It's not loyalty that breaks. It's a lawyer telling him the truth. Cooperation is the only thing that helps him now. They arrest you outside your apartment, not your door. Your car, keys still in your hand, headed to work. Not the warehouse, the other job. The one you told everyone about that never existed. Restitution. Court dates. A record that follows every job application after this one. You do your time. When you get out, Your girlfriend is gone. Your mom still has the framed photo from the birthday dinner you paid for with someone's stolen bike money. Months later, you find out what she never told you. She quietly paid back one of your buyers herself, the father, the one with the bike, using money she'd saved for a trip she never took. She never told you because she didn't want you to feel worse than you already did. $300. That's what the trip would have cost her. Out of everything you made, out of everything the case totaled. That's the number that stays with you. That's always the number that stays. If this changed how you look at too good to be true listings, subscribe. The next one's worse.